Well, good afternoon. Welcome to my vlog. We are having a cooking vlog today. So remember, when we're inside, we have to think about measurements because diesel oil measures up. So cook with John and mind your measurements, okay? We're going to have a ham. I'm going to do it in the Dutch oven. So here I have a 3.5 pound ham. It's already been washed. I set it on the bottom of the Dutch oven, and over here I have one orange and half a dozen slices of pineapple, and I've beat them all up in the blender. So we'll just pour that over the ham. And then just make sure we have some on the bottom. Once we've confirmed that we have some on the bottom, I've turned my oven on to 3, so medium low, because this is a cast iron Dutch oven. This will really hold the heat. We'll then get some brown sugar, and all we're going to do with the brown sugar is just gently sprinkle it over the ham, and it'll sort of stick on there as it's already sort of wet. And that should do it. It really doesn't need a lot. And then we add some ground cloves. Now you don't need a heck of a lot of clove, just a gentle sprinkle over the top of the ham. And that's about all we need as far as ingredients are concerned. So it's on, and I'll just have to keep checking that because I'm going to do it slowly. And as soon as I see that the juice is moving there, I'll turn the temperature down a wee bit. So on with the lid, go and wash my hands and tidy up, and that's on. I'll just keep checking it. And we're going to have roast potatoes and peas with it. That's later. Okay, we've got the potatoes in there now, as you'll see, and they were put into cold salted water and brought to the boil. As soon as they're brought to the boil, turn the heat off, remove lid, pour out into a strainer, and run cold tap water in immediately. You're going to really stop these babies cooking. And that's all we want from there, is just that. So I can touch them quite comfortably now. So, give them a good drain off, and put them back into the pot and back onto the hot plate, but it's not turned on, and just let it sit there for a little bit with the lid off. And then I'm going to get some just generally all-purpose flour, just a light teaspoon or so. Sprinkle it in there. Put the lid back on and flip them. Yep, that's good. That's good. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to put them back into the strainer here. And then just lightly cover with a paper towel. It doesn't have to be stuffed down on it or anything like that. And because they are cooled and everything stopped cooking, we'll just let them sit in the fridge until we're ready for them on the roasting stage. Okay, the next part we now have to do is prepare the pan for the roasting of the potatoes. We want at least a tablespoonful of butter right in there, and then maybe 3/4, a half of vegetable oil. Now this is going to go into the oven, but we're going to preheat to 400, and this guy here will go in, then that'll be that ready. So after that, okay, we've preheated the oven to 400 and let it bake for 3 minutes at 400, and we're now going to take the pan out, which has the 50-50 butter and oil in it. Now that's all mixed up there, as you see, and then we'll gently place the tatties in, and a nice wee sizzle there as they're going in, and that's what we want. So we'll place them in, and this has got the garlic and everything on them, and it's all covered and all ready to go. Just make sure they don't touch each other if possible, and as soon as you put them in, what we want to do is turn them. Once we've got these guys turned, they'll go back in for 20 minutes, and then we'll take them out, turn them again. Right, so they're all turned and they're all spaced there, not really crowding each other, and that's what we're looking for, a wee bit of air space between them. I think I might have a 32nd of an inch too much here, so I'll just move that one and that one, and then get these guys back in and set the timer for 20 minutes. So the oven's now baking at 400, so I'll let them go now, and I'll set my little magic timer for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we now take them out. Holy shit, she is hot in there. Take them out, and we'll give them a flip. You can use your fingers if you want, but I'm going to use these guys here. So we'll flip them over. Now this they might need another flip later. We have to just keep watching them now and excuse me, watching for them going nice and golden brown. So there we go. Turn them over and put them back into the oven at the same temperature, baking at 400, and just don't let them touch. Not even a millimeter. Okay, so keep your measurements going right. Okay doke, put them back in now, reset the timer for another 20 minutes and check again. They look lovely so far. Oh, wow, she's hot. Okay, so get my little timer here and reset, and it's ready for the next one. And have a wee quick look in here. Yep, look at that, all caramelized there, and oh yeah, ho 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 ho. God, and it smells nice. I'll have to try and email you some smells. But it's lovely. Okay, so that's the tatties in for another 20 minutes getting roasted, and then we'll come back to that. Okay, my little alarm has just went off again, and yep, they're starting to change colour. Look at them, oh my goodness. So we'll pull them out, and oh yeah, let's see how the underside looks. Yep, they're coming, because we want them sort of, you know, crispier on the outside and then fluffy on the inside. And from now on I'm only going to be doing it at 5 minutes a turn, because as I turn them I can feel that they're still slightly soft on the outside, but I don't want all that. Now there's a good one. That is a good one there. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. But because that's a thinner than the rest, that's why it's better, right? So put that back in, and I'm going to do it for 5 minutes again, but this time I'm going to put the temperature up 10 degrees. So reset my wee clock here, and we'll let that go again, and it's getting damn close. Here is the roast potatoes, garlic and onion and all that stuff, standard peas, and the 3-pound ham end. That's the Easter dinner. So let's get into it and see how it tastes.